this is working for me. Hopefully it is. Fix my lights. Ooh. Let me see if it works. Oh, there we go. It's not up as much as I want it to be. Okay. Happy New Year. Let me see if I can get one from another source. My laptop is not. Let's see. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome in. We're getting ready to ring out the new year. We have one more hour left, Central Standard Time. I'm so excited. Can't wait because I know that 2021 has a great time in store for us. Thank you so much for coming in. Can't use StreamYard like I want to, but that's okay. And I have no idea where my mouse is located. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Let me see how I can get it. Okay. Yes. Hey Penny, thanks so much for coming. I've been having technical difficulties all day, but it's okay. It's totally okay. Happy New Year. It's Happy New Year for you. You're East Coast time, right? Are you wait, you're East Coast time, right? Happy New Year. How do you feel? Even though you're like what 12 minutes old of being in the new year. I appreciate you coming in with me. Happy New Year. I get to say Happy New Year in like maybe like 40 minutes or so. I'm about to set my alarm. Oh, we made it. Well, I'm gonna say we made it because we're gonna be there too. Yes, most definitely. I just told Miss Full Roller as well too, and I don't have music, so I am just gonna do this without music. But I have some topics that I want to talk about, and we'll just take it from there. I think let me just sign out of hers right quick. I wish I had music. I'd be scared to have not. I don't have no music. Like, what type of do you use your like? What type of music? Like, how do you use your music? Or where do you get your music from? Because I don't want to get copyright. I'd be nervous because I don't want to get copyright. I really be wanting to play music. Like, I feel like music like really helps me. Helps me along the way. But I have my rain in the background to zone out and zen out. That's what I'm doing. How do you can play music on your YouTube studio while you're live? Really? For real? I never, I didn't know you can do that. I don't want to do it now because I don't want to mess up anything. I didn't know you can play that from your YouTube studio like right now. I can play right now. Hey, boss lady Denise, thank you so much for coming in. We are almost at the Happy New Year mark. Y'all ready for the new year? Y'all, my daughter decided to do. Y'all see sparkles in my eyes. Before she went to bed, she had said she had to make me look cute. Whatever that means. Oh, you're gonna have a video? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it so much. I am here to just say I'm just so happy that we are going into the new year with positive minds. We're gonna have some fun going on into the new year. I'm like legit excited. I know we're still gonna have the same, you know, uh, issues. You know what I mean? But I'm just so excited because we literally get to just have a clean slate. By whatever that means for most folks, just having a clean slate. So I am super excited for the new year. I'm more so excited because, as you all know, each day is an opportunity to do something different and to do something right. So I'm looking at starting a new business. And I wanted to know, does any of you, do any of you have businesses that you work? I know, Pandy, you have your business as well too. Starting the business, I'm just looking at, wanting to, I don't know if I want to do it at, like a federal level or state level, but I'm looking into that as well too. I know the pandemic has gave us some setbacks, but I'm going to take all of that negative and turn it into a positive. Hey, Printon, thank you so much for coming in. Happy New Year. I appreciate it. Oh, what kind of tea you making? I need some tea. I'm going to need some tea in a minute. I really, really am. So, but thank y'all so much for allowing me to come on and close out the year with you all. This is something that's going to be so much fun. And I'm like really embracing, hanging on and going through with 2020, saying bye-bye, and then saying hello to 2021. I know for a fact that I'm probably going to be up for like another hour or two. I'm going to try to watch a movie. I don't know how that's going to go. But I was just looking at ways or tips on how to actually, do something different in the year 2021. So thought I'd go ahead and share it out. The first one is expand your thinking with new experiences. Now, as you all know, I took on a new experience last year in April, and I came out to Texas from California. And this has been a new experience. I've been out here before, but I came out here with children. This is something totally different. Hey, Nachi, thank you so much for coming in. Happy New Year. Hey, Constance, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I will be on here for the next 40 minutes or so, bringing in the new year. Thank you so much, you all coming from Miss Full Roller. We be hanging out with Pandy went live. Primpin went live. Miss Full Roller Sierra went live as well too. So we just been sharing the love. And is anybody else going live today? Well, today is almost up, but is anybody else going live? I'm so excited for 2021. I'm so excited to say hello. I've been looking at some things on how I can improve my 2020. The first thing I'm looking at is to expand my thinking with new experiences. Now, YouTube is a new experience for me, and I have been expanding my thinking. I've been working on maximizing my space as far as my uploads and recording. I've also been working on maximizing my day with being very productive. I bought a new calendar so that I can hold myself accountable. as well. I know that YouTube for a lot of us is a business, and of course, I want to build my own brand. So this is something that I'm taking very, very serious, and I know that this is something that I could do. I'm being realistic with my uploads. I'm learning to be realistic with my commitments to other folks, especially when I partner up and do other things as well too. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to write letters to three people in your life that and let them know what they mean to you. I think three people that I may write a letter to would more than likely be my grandmother. Um, she actually is not my biological grandmother, but she's been in my life since I was, I think, like 4 or 5 years old. And her and my grandfather, that he unfortunately he passed away a couple of years ago. They have been very instrumental in my life, and they always are the grandparents that come. Hey, I am content. Thanks so much for coming in. Hey, Miss Florell is here. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm just, talking about some things that I'm going to be doing in 2021. Happy New Year to everyone that has already went over the moon and beyond 2022. Y'all are in 2021. How do y'all feel? I know y'all excited. We're going to be there real soon in about 40 minutes. So I'm just talking about some things I'm going to be doing in 2021. The first thing is I'm going to expand my thinking with new experiences. YouTube has been a new experience for me, and have been expanding my thinking. Happy New Year so much. Thank you so much for coming in, Sanji. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. Yes, I saw you at Penny's Hair Care More. Yes, this is going to be a great year for all of us. I'm super excited. I was telling Penny I didn't have no music. I'll be afraid to play music because I don't want to get a strike. And she said that's okay. And I was just like, everybody else dancing and grooving. And I was just like, you know what? What better way than come out of this than doing some positive talks. Yes, I am content. I'm nervous. Y'all know I'll be up there singing. I will sing off key, out of pitch, out of range. Y'all know I when I was in Vlogmas, I said y'all not copyrighting me. I sung the majority of my songs, not sounding great at all, but I was like, y'all not copyright me. So the second thing is, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming in and joining with me. I really appreciate it. The second thing that I'm doing, like I said, is I'm writing 3 letters to people in my life. The first one's gonna be my grandmother. She is 92 years old. She's not my biological grandmother, but she's been in my life since I was a little girl. Her and her family, when she's very special to me because when I was in my master's program, I was in my bachelor's program and my master's program when I was in school, and she had extra property. And I'm pretty sure if you all know, if you've been to school and a young adult, not making that much money. She had extra property, and I stayed in her extra property for like almost 5 years. And that helped me out a lot. I was able to focus on school. I was able to get my bachelor's degree, and then I was able to get my master's degree. And I really, 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 really appreciate her because she didn't have to do that for me. You know what I mean? And I miss her so much. She's in California, and I used to like go over and, send meals to her house. I would, cook for her and stuff like that. So, that is one person that I would like to write a letter to. The next person that I would like to write a letter to actually is going to be, I was thinking about my parents, but then I was thinking that maybe I can actually write a letter to my old boss. My old boss at Starbucks. My old boss at Starbucks one day had showed me her paycheck. I think I was like 18 years old. She showed me her paycheck, and what she said was, this is not enough money. Don't ever get stuck. I'm not going to be in this position forever. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. And for someone that I looked up to, you know what I mean? Because I felt like, well, I actually seen that she felt like she was settling because it's just something that she knew. But I don't know where she's at now. But if I could write a letter to her, I could write a letter to her to let her know that now I understand what it means to not be stagnant. Don't settle for anything. I'm in a position now to where I am working at a job. It's a great company for a lot of people, but it's not going to be my final, my final place of my career. If I could write a letter to my old boss, I would write a letter to her letting her know that I understand what it means to not settle for less and to not be stagnant. So the next person that I would write a letter to is three people. I would actually write a letter to my oldest child, my daughter. She's so much like me. She's a Virgo, but I'm a Leo, so just imagine how that is. And I want to write a letter to her because I feel like she's like my mini me. You know what I mean? Like my son looks like me as well too, but my daughter is kind of like she does a lot of stuff like me. She's so ambitious, not discrediting my son, but I want to make sure that I want to make sure that she feels empowered to be well within herself to express how she feels, of course, respectfully, as well too. So the next goal is to start a business plan. For me, some may not think of this, but I consider YouTube as my business plan. I want to make sure that want I want to make sure that I'm able to like grow within YouTube. Of course, I'm start working on starting another business. Is there anybody else that's starting a business plan in here? It's not easy. You have to do all your planning. You have to do all your research. Let me know if you've all, worked on writing a business plan. If you started a business, how was it easy? Was it hard? For me, I've done strategic planning when I was in school, and it was not easy. You literally have to look at the analytics. You have to look at research. You have to do all the studies. You have to see what sets your business apart from other people. Like even with being here on YouTube, what sets your channel apart from other people? What are you offering that others are not offering? Of course, you may have commonalities with a lot of folks, but within the same token, you have to figure out how are you engaging your audience and what sets them apart. So the next thing that I was thinking about is write a life list, a goal list. This has been hard. Now, I did come across a goal list of things that I wrote when I was in high school. My goal was to graduate from college, have children. Literally, I drew a white picket fence. Well, actually, it was gray, but I drew it. And then the next thing was to have a nice car and a great career. Well, I had my children. I graduated from college, have a nice car. So within my goals, I've learned that sometimes we have to readjust our goals. For me, right now, it is making sure that stay on top of my schedule, making sure that I take care of myself, make sure that I'm taking care of my children, and making sure that I'm being fair to myself with my commitments. As you all know, things can get a little hectic. So, with being here on this platform, I'm able to actually be my own boss on YouTube. Absolutely, there's nothing wrong with updating my your goals. Yes, yes. Like literally, I thought that at the back in when I was in high school, of course you want to be married and stuff like that. But I was thinking about that I am content, and I did that video about me being single, and I was thinking like I'm a very independent person. And how would I funnel myself into being in a relationship with someone? Like I'm used to doing certain things. And I know, for y'all say anything, yes, I have been complaining about being single. But I was sitting there thinking like I had to ask myself, what type of partner would I be? I think I had to really focus and hone in on where would I where would we where in my idea what type of person could I be, how would I play a role with being with someone. And I realized that I think I'm okay with being with someone that is just as busy as I am. I'm here at Untitled. Yeah, everybody's here. Thank y'all so much for being in here with me. I really have to I guess, refocus my idea of a relationship. Um, yeah, I can't believe I said that out loud. I know I'm gonna have to probably be like submit in some ways. I'm probably going to have to scale back on some things. I'm not aggressive, but I'm a very hands-on person, and I notice that I'm a planner. I am not the type of person that really goes with the flow. Of things. I need to know what's going on. Like if someone like I had a date today, but it was storming outside and it was raining. And I was like, you know what? We were gonna hang out and chill. And I was like, I don't really want to go. I don't go anywhere. I rescheduled, you know, and I was like, you know, what were we gonna do? Because it's quarantine. You know what I mean? We're like can't do anything. I'm sure others here would agree that when it's time for you to meet the mate and be able to balance your yes and get yes and yes. And I'm so that's how hey Telsy T, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by. Happy New Year. Yes, I am content. I really had to sit back and think about, you know, what type of person or partner would I be? What would I bring to the table? I work. I'm a worker. I'm used to working. Of course, my kids come first, but what else could I do? Like, of course, I can cook a meal. You know what I mean? I can do that. Am I the type of person that can commit to being in tune with someone's emotions? Am I the type of person that is able to just like move along the plane about the plane? When things get rocky, do I steer away from things that get rocky? Like, am I approachable? So I'm approachable, but it's just those things go into play. Happy New Year. Thanks so much for coming in. So the next thing that I have here is to make a commitment to fitness. Now, y'all, I made a channel on YouTube. Yes, you would want to only be with someone who values independence. Yes, and you know what? And I realized that I'm a very independent person, and at first I felt like I had to scale back on that, but then I was like, you know what? I feel comfortable with being independent. I really felt that way, but now I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with being who I am. I was more so the type of person that was not, really I don't know what the word I want is. Not I was like really afraid of who I was, but I had to like accept who I was, like my thinking, and not being afraid to voice how I feel or apologize. So back to this at hand. I did create a fitness channel, and oh my god, I cannot do it. I'm gonna do it. I have to do it because I'm getting older, and I'm not able to drop weight like I thought I was able to. So I really have to push myself. I made a commitment to myself that I am going to take care of myself. 2021 going forward, I'm taking care of me. If I'm tired, I'm going to take a break. If I need to have self-care, I'm going to take a break. If I feel as if I need to, okay, I'm gonna drop it. If I need to, it's really nothing on there just yet. That's just a FYI because I haven't really done much, but I'm gonna drop it. If I need to say no to something, then I'm going to say no. I need to make sure that I take care of myself first before I can take care of anyone. Um, Hey, Charnel, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to y'all that's coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting me. I know we've been doing lives all day long. Okay, Charnel, thank you so much. I appreciate you supporting me. Y'all, if you haven't checked out Charnel, I did an unboxing for her business today. And I was so excited to do it. But she's a really nice, sweet person. You can go check her out. She has been a great support system for myself as well too. So I really appreciate you coming in, Charnel. Thank you so much. Gail, hey Gail, hey. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for spending a part of your new year with me. I appreciate it. Okay. Never scale yourself and values down to be a relationship. If they are requiring you that as not a good person. Yes, that's very true. That's very, very true. I have learned to not, never, I've done it before, never downplay my values, jeopardize my integrity, do things that are not the real me, the real T. You know what I mean? I've learned to make sure that I do things that will make me happy. Of course, my parents happy and proud. Of course, they raised me, but just make sure that I do that. I learn to do things that I am proud of at the end. Um, Within that same token, learning not to overexert myself, or if I also if I don't want to do something, I realize that I don't have to explain to someone if I'm not uncomfortable, if I'm not, just say I don't feel like doing it or I'm not comfortable. And that's it. And that's all. You know what I mean? I've learned that I need to take care of myself. And with this fitness channel, y'all, I used to do Taibo 2 times a day. I did it with Billy Blanks. I did it 2 times a day. I don't know if I can do Taibo 2 times a day right now, but I am holding myself accountable. I need to get myself up and moving. So I'm still working on uploads of this of the new page, and I am excited. I did want to go to Dr. Miami, but I've been encouraged not to. Yes, I would definitely be doing a product review on her products. Most definitely. Yes, her products are so nice. It's like really, really beautiful. She takes time with her products. She did a lot of research on her product as well too. For me, what I like about her products is that she just didn't throw anything together. She literally went out, looked at things, tested things, did research. It was a well thought out business plan that she did as well. And thank you so much, Boss Lady, for dropping links. I really appreciate it. And let's see, make sure I'm not missing anybody. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna need some motivation. Cause like I said, I used to do Taibo 2 times a day. That's when I was a little bit younger, okay? But I'm gonna try to keep it, y'all. Like after you turn 30, I don't know, certain things just don't snap back. It just don't for some people. It really don't. Hey, Shelly, thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Lexus, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all supporting me. But I am really, if I have to take care of myself. I realize that. The older you get, the more seasons you get, you have to, like, I remember my grandmother, she used to eat grapefruit and oatmeal for breakfast. That help. I'm finding myself doing that now. You know what I mean? Just the healthier stuff, cutting out like a lot of stuff. Like, as you all know, I actually ended up. I went to being a pescatarian since May, and it has had some benefits for me. Um, and just looking at a variety of things, actually looking at ingredients and seeing what I'm actually putting in my body. Yes, y'all, make sure y'all connect with everybody. I'm making sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat. Yes, Charnel, I'm definitely gonna do it because I'm just like I gotta do this for myself. Penny, you can do this, Penny. Listen. It takes one step at a time. You can do it. Happy New Year's, Alexis. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you, Shelly. It's a new year for you already. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We just talking about some things. if you want to start a business, let me know. Just put the name of your business in the chat. I won't be dropping like as many links tonight because I know some time constraints. Because I know a lot of people, it's already 12:30, almost 1 o'clock. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me and stuff like that. So another thing that I'm doing is I am investing in a bright financial future, even if it is a couple of dollars. I'm investing. And if you don't know what to invest in, can be maybe you want to buy a house, maybe you want to buy a car, maybe you want to take that class, that class where you can get certified. Hey there, Gil. Thank you. Happy New Year. I appreciate you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for sharing the love. Y'all say hey to Gil. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Investing in a bright financial future. This is what I'm doing. Y'all, I have children. I don't know what tomorrow is going to hold. None of us do. However, I'm trying to make sure that I take steps to invest in them. Like, for instance, for my children, y'all know when they get 18, 16 to 18, they want a car. Okay. Most parents have a hard time because they don't want to put their children's name on their insurance. Why? Because we all know at the age of 25 and under 25 years old, the insurance premium goes what? It goes high, right? So what I'm doing for my children is I'm setting aside some money for them for when they get of age to where they can drive. They will have money saved for their first year or so, depending on how much it's going to be for their insurance. So that's what I'm doing there. Now, I'm also looking at taking a course for bartending. I used to work at Starbucks, but I've always wanted to be a bartender. Why? I don't know. However, that is another way to where you can make money. Right now, it's a little sketchy with that because I'm not going out doing no parties during this pandemic, but it's something that I always have. My mama always told me to always make sure you have a trade. Make sure you know how to do something. Like my mother, she's a cosmetologist and also she's a financial advisor as well. And she's a musician. So that's three things in one. Me, I talk to people. I do seminars, stuff like that. That's what I like to do. But investing in a bright financial future for me, for that means making sure that it is not going to be a financial hardship for my children. Making sure I'm in the chat. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Hey, Queen Shelly. I appreciate y'all. If you are not connected with folks, if you can go ahead and just, connect with them, say hey, say hi, go leave them some love somewhere. That would definitely be great. Another thing that I am doing is I'm working on increasing my awareness of my thoughts. Thank you, Sharpio. Hey, I like to do stuff like this. I appreciate you supporting me. Increasing your awareness of your thoughts. I am trying to make sure that every decision that I make, I try to think about what could be the result. Usually we have a pretty good idea and understanding what the end result is going to be. You know what I mean? That does make me feel like I need to readjust some stuff on my calendar. I also need to be aware with what's going on. Like a lot of folks, we're going to grocery store, we're going to go in and just grab a couple of items. You know what I mean? But funny thing is, whenever I go down the aisle at the grocery store, I try to go on the aisles that nobody else is on. Why? Because I'm tall. For me, it never fails. Every time I'm in the store, someone always taps me on the shoulder and asks me, "Can you get that item for me at the top, please?" And I'll be thinking, I don't work here. You know what I mean? But I'm not a mean person. So, of course, I'm pandemic and all, I'm going to get it. But I've been learning really yes. Someone at the grocery store, literally the other day, I was talking to my children. I was looking at my list on my phone. And this lady came to me with her mask. And she was like on me, like, on me. She was like, "Excuse me, could you help me? Can you get the pineapples?" And I was just like, I don't work like, I'm just like, I'm really zoned in with trying to talk to my children, talking about the stuff at the grocery store. I'm 5'9". I'm very tall, 5'9". And I was just like, that's what was in my mind. But it's just like, just give her what she needs. She needs so she can get out of your personal space. And it's just like, I've always had people asked me to help them at their grocery store. The only time I worked at the grocery store was when I worked at like I worked at Starbucks at the actual Starbucks at the same time I was working at the Starbucks at the grocery store. So I was doing Starbucks twice. And they asked me, "Can you thought I was short?" I'm tall. They always ask me to get the extra, they get the item. And what kills me is when they don't want the first one. You got to reach all the way back to get the second and third one. And I was just like, here. She's like, "Oh, I don't want this one. Can you give me another one?" I'm gonna start charging people. Yes, I'm 5'9". I'm very tall. Shelly is taller than me. She's 6 foot. You know what I mean? The older short ladies are the people. Yes, like seriously, and of course, you get the people on the scooters who have the canes and they just go and knock stuff in their car. I stay away from those people too. But that's, increasing your awareness or your thoughts. So especially when I have my children, I try to make sure that I create a safe environment for them. Now, I can't always help it, but I try to make sure I go in those aisles, you know what I mean, to steer away from the crowd. So let's see. People don't ask me to do stuff like that. You're very unapproachable. You know what? I try to be that way, but it just don't never work for me. It don't never work for me. I be trying so hard, but it's so funny. I used to not have a smile. My mom always told me the best thing you can wear is a smile, and I never ever really just like paid attention to it. But like I promise you, as I've gotten older, I feel as if my mama was right. You know what I mean? I'm still laughing. Oh, God. I gotta tell you right quick. Remember when I took that video, I screenshotted where I was at when I said that I was a random place to do my steps. I felt like you gave me a virtual spanking. You said, "Be careful in the random spots." My mom is short, so you just, yeah. Your mom really. I'm a little mom. I come from a tall family on both sides. Like my mom is 5'8", and my dad I think is 6'1", I believe. So my family is tall. I'm the tallest girl out of all my siblings, and I'm like between my sisters, and I'm between my older brother, well, my middle brother, and my oldest brother. So I'm very very tall. But I did it real fast. I'm conscious. I did it so fast. I did it real fast. Miss Rose, I promise that's the vibe I give out. Don't talk to me. Don't come to me. I don't like. And you know what? Even worse is when I have on sunglasses. Sorry, y'all. My kid is. This is what happens when you have kids. You see the lights? Yep. Yep. He playing with the lady. I don't know. He escaped out of his room. I literally made sure he couldn't get, and he's out. So this is my kid. This ain't me playing with the light. This is real life, y'all. I'm not even playing. But yes. Okay, son. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. What you doing? Thank you. So I make sure that I know I try to go to the store with sunglasses on so nobody would talk to me, and they always ask me to get the item off the shelf, and I'll just be like, "Oh my god, oh my god." Let me see. You get questions about, do I know where the things are? But I've worked in the industry for all my life, so I understand. Yep. You 5'3", you get up and get on the shelf and you're breaking that to get something that fell off. No one asked you to reach for things. Okay, listen. I was 16 years old. I was getting ready to go on a trip. Excuse the lights, y'all. He's busy. He's busy with being quiet. So we're gonna let him do him. Um, yeah, we're gonna let him do him. So I was at Target and I was getting ready to go out of town and I had to go pick up some stuff. And because I'm so tall, um, I literally, you know how they put the shelves in? A shelf like swung open and smacked me in my face at Target. So it's okay being tall, but then when you're at school and it's for picture day and they want the tallest person to take the picture first, I was always in the front line. So it's nothing wrong being tall. Like, I just don't like when my ankles be waving at people for my pants that is too short. So in the wintertime, I love to wear my boots so nobody knows. Nobody asks you for me to reach anything. You know, the manager, and I be want to say, where's my check? Because I've been sitting here helping people. Like, where is my check? Happy New Year, y'all. We got 10 more minutes at your steady time. Yeah. All right. So also, what else I'm going to work on is I am going to work on, yes, ma'am. He's okay. He's in here. She checking on him. I'm going to work on writing my personal mission statement. I have not started it just yet, but making a personal mission statement is going to help me be accountable to being true to myself. I don't know how long my personal mission statement is going to be. It really may just be like 4 or 5 sentences, if that, but I feel like if you see something, I'm going to write so I can see it every day. If you see something every day, okay, he's okay. If you see something every day, it's a constant reminder. I was told by one of my pastors in back home. He said, what consumes my mind first will control my mind last. What consumes my mind first will control my mind last. And I have been making sure that I stick with having positive thoughts. I've been making sure that if something is bothering me, that I do my best to address it. And I try to make sure that I go to bed without having those thoughts, in my mind. Because when I go to sleep, I like to sleep. Don't y'all like to sleep when y'all go to sleep? I like to sleep. Like, I don't want to be stressing and worrying. Like, last year was a very interesting year for me. And I said, no more worrying for me. No more stressing out. Accept the things that are. And if you can change them, change them. I am, like I said, I'm not trying. I am going to stay true to myself. I'm going to make sure that I take care of myself. Let me see what's in the chat. Next time you go, okay, I have the chat. Happy New Year. It's 2021 Central Standard Time. Yes, in 10 minutes. Yes, I got my alarm on. I am so excited, so happy. And if you do something for 21 days, yes. If you do something for 21 days, yes, it definitely becomes a habit. That's what I said. With working out, yeah, the first week, I'm going to be like, oh my God, like, y'all know when I did my squats, I don't know how I got through that, but I pushed myself to do it because I don't like looking like a failure. I really don't like looking like a failure. And if I set out to do something, I like to complete it. So 21, it does take 21 days to start a habit. So the next thing that I'm working on is to make sure that I spend quality time with my children. Quality time. Making sure that I spend quality time with my children. Because we have been put in this position to be at home with our families, I feel like I've been seeing like a lot of folks, they're in the house with their family, but they're not spending quality time with their family because they see them so much. But I'm working on spending quality time with my children. I spend a lot of time with my family on Zoom and like Facebook and the Facebook and Zoom meetings. Yeah, my light man is still working with me, so he's still here. But I make sure I want to make sure that I set the tone the tone and the standards for my children to be with me, enjoy being with me, enjoy their time, looking forward to be with me, especially like because they're not always going to be little, so I want to make sure that I create like traditions, and quality time is going to be it's going to be it's going to be required for me and my children. The next thing, we got like 6 more minutes, y'all. The next thing is losing other people's opinions. Now, don't get me wrong. I accept feedback, especially if it's going to help me, especially me to be a better TT. Um, like I said, if you have something for me that you think that may help me, feel free to share. I definitely feel free to share. But what I also have learned is that I can understand someone's feedback that they have for me, but their opinion, if it's not going to help me, I've learned to hear it and let it go out. Right, exactly. Just kill them with kindness. And even with here being on YouTube, if someone doesn't have anything nice to say, I always thought about what am I going to do when I come across someone that has not said anything, has not said something that was that nice to me. And I've learned to say thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your input. And I ain't got to worry about it, later on. She said, I'm going to steal that when I need to ignore people's opinions. Yes, exactly. Ignore people's opinions. Shelly said she will kill it with kindness. Primpin said yes. Shelly said, oh, yeah, you're talking to Charnel. Yes, y'all. If y'all have something that y'all want to start, like Charnel said, she said, it takes 21 days to create a habit. Most of so losing other people's opinions. There are a lot of good people out here that can help us and do us some good, especially on this platform. That's what I say. I got someone that stalks my page, leaves me crazy. I just say thanks for watching. And you know what? It's so funny. I always said I was gonna tell someone, thanks for watching. Because at the end of the day, hey, they came. You know what I mean? They came and hung out with me, even though it wasn't, what I would want them to say, but it's always good to say, hey, thanks for watching. Y'all, my kids is awake. I don't even know why they awake with me. They must know it's a new year. Let me put them on Barbie for her. 1 second. Y'all shaking? You know why they're shaking? Because you're tired. That's why. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I know. Let him do his thing. He's my light man right now. Let's see. Shelly said, that's what I said. I read that. Wow. Yes, the comment section is something else. You know what? I have learned that everything does not deserve a reaction or a response. I had to figure out, did I want to be a reactor or a responder? I'm learning to respond and not, because sometimes people ain't really gonna remember what that person did to you on your platform. They are going to remember. We got 2 more minutes, y'all. They're going to remember how you either responded or reacted. Reacting sometimes, more likely, may not always have a great, output. Let me see. It took you a year to let it roll off your back. Oh, I'm sorry, Prince. Let me see. Somebody told you your last video was ghetto? Yeah, I know them. The comment sections be crazy. Yeah, that it'd be so crazy, like for real crazy. But you know what? That's okay because why? We got a view. They clicked on it. You know what I mean? It may not be what they wanted to see, or and I've learned that a lot of folks that are yeah, a lot of folks that are trolling don't even have pages. You know, they don't show their faces. And I feel like, okay, well, after I say thank you for the feedback, they can get blocked. And that's how you deal with people in real life too. Shelly, why would they watch it? And that's why I said, why, why watch it? You know what I mean? Some comments I don't get. Yeah, they just make no sense. But we have to have tough skin on this platform. And I'm a very sensitive person. I'm sensitive, and I had to really like my mom had to work with me about being sensitive, like for real, for real. And when she had to really, really work with me about being a sensitive person, learning this between constructive criticism and crabs in a barrel. Yes, most definitely. I know I can be ghetto without fun, so blunt people's opinion. Yes. Or you can just delete the comment. That's what I'll start doing. Yes, you can. Guess what? Hey, lovely Mimi. Thank you so much for coming in. We getting ready. Y'all, guess what? Guess what? Happy New Year! Yeah, I'm crazy. Happy New Year! Central Standard Topic going crazy! Happy New Year! We made it! Thank you, Jesus. We made it. Happy New Year! How y'all feeling? Happy New Year! I'll make sure I'm going through these comments. Yes. So we've learned to lose other people's opinions. We've learned to really spend more time with our family. We've learned to make sure you set a plan for a bright financial. Also think about writing a personal statement. Increase your awareness or thoughts. Also build value every day. Make sure you build value every day. Make a commitment to fitness. I made my commitment, y'all. We gonna see how this. It's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna get there. Make sure you work on your goals. If you have 3 people, write them a letter and expand your thinking with new experiences. I appreciate y'all so much for hanging out with me because I didn't have no music on this G thing right here because all y'all had music. And I was just like, I'm one of the last ones to go. So I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna go through the comment section. Printing, Shandy's, Miss Flora, Sierra, Boss Lady Denise, making sure I didn't miss nobody. Lovely Mimi, I am Content, Constance, Shelly, Charnel, Gail. Who else did I miss up in here? If I missed y'all, I definitely apologize. I'm just scrolling. Y'all gave me a lot of feedback. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. Denise, I said Primping, right? Alexis. Who else do we have up in here? Making sure I got everybody. I'm scrolling, y'all. Pandy came through for me as well, too. Machi came through for me. I appreciate y'all so much. Listen, this has been great. You still got 2 hours, child. I'm gonna see if I don't know if I'm being away. Who's going live next? Anybody going live next? Listen. Happy New Year, y'all. Like, we legit went through a very interesting year. Central Standard Time, folks. We are in 2021. We waiting on Mountain Time, folks, and Pacific Standard Time. Is anybody else going live next? I don't have no. I wanted to throw confetti, but the way that I didn't want to vacuum was not gonna work for me. I wanted to throw something, but it's okay because it's all good. We made it to another year. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Is anybody else going live? Y'all, it's midnight. The kids are still up. Yes, Lord, we made it to 2021. We sure did. We sure did. Anybody else going live? Shandy's, are you going live? No, I'm gonna be up for like another hour. You will, yeah, that confetti. Yeah, I saw it and I said, I'm not about to vacuum nothing. No, I'm not vacuuming nothing. Primping, do you know who else going live? Miss Florella, you know who's going live? Yes, nobody but God. We made it. We made it. He didn't have to do it, but he did. We made it. We made it another year. Anybody else going live? But we got people on. I know my East Coast folks holding on. They like, girl, you don't get off your live. You only been live once. Change it. If you go live, I'll stay on with you if you go live. I got you for a good hour. Well, if Shanji go live, I'll go over there with her. But again, I can't thank y'all enough for supporting me. I hope you all learned some interesting information, or I hope that some of this information that I shared with you, you can take it back with you as well. Talking about a hot mess live. You're a man, Shelly. You were going live in 2021. Oh my God. Constance, you can go live on your laptop. This is a button that says go live. Y'all are funny in this chat. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. You can go live, most definitely. Yes, I am Content. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope that you all enjoyed my live. I will definitely see y'all again soon. I really appreciate all of y'all. Y'all make sure you all have a great start of 2021. Go to sleep with a positive thought and wake up with a positive thought. What consumes my mind first will control my mind last. I will see y'all later we in 2021. So if nobody else is going live, I gotta go put the kids to bed because they up. Okay. So I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Be blessed. Bye.